I think everybody, even in the fragrance world, is getting ready for fall. Chilly mornings already in August. I'm here for it. I'm a hoodie season dude. I love the summer. I like to be out, get my ass cheeks all tan and whatnot. But as a fragrance fan, there is no better season for fragrance than fall. So of course I had to run my little ass over to Sephora to pick up the new Spicebomb Dark Leather by Viktor Rolf. A lot of chatter about this fragrance as well. Haven't watched any videos. Very curious to smell this joint because I'm not a Spicebomb fan traditionally, but the infrared lines have been piquing my interest. I do enjoy them. They just play beautifully off my skin. But when you mix a heavier leather, a more leather-focused scent in that Spicebomb DNA, what I'm assuming it's going to be based on its dark leather name, that it's gonna be a richer, more potent leather with that Spicebomb essence of red and black pepper. So I assume. But as usual, only one way to find out. Let's roll my music so we can check out Dark Leather Spicebomb by Viktor Rolf.
We're all alone, in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Listen, one of my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. It's your boy 𝐷𝐸. Pick this joint up from Sephora along with one or two other fragrances that will be coming very soonly to the channel. And I was very curious about this scent because as a, I guess, new-ish fan to the Spicebomb space, I'm curious about it. And it's a new release, that means you're curious about it, and everybody wants everybody's opinion in the fragcom space, at least the ones that they watch for entertainment purposes or they trust their opinions. Most people who watch me just come here for entertainment. They don't like me, they don't trust me, but they fuck with me. I'm the biggest in the game. And let's do a quick fit check since I always get asked what glasses I'm wearing. When I wear a hat, I get asked what company. Two Roads hat company, really affordable. It's got like that Goran style vibe. I'll put a link in the description. And the eyewear, my eyewear game is different. These are 𝗙𝐼𝐍𝐼𝐻 with custom lenses. They're limited edition. You're not gonna find them. You can't get them, and they're very, very expensive. I'm not flexing. I'm just letting you know my eyewear game's different. And the chain is silver and moissanite because some diamond pieces just make absolute zero sense. And if you're interested in more jewelry and men's accessories, please follow my Cubaknow local channel. Link will be in the description. So before we jump into smelling this fragrance, let's review what Spicebomb Dark Leather notes are in this piece. All right, so the top notes of Spicebomb Dark Leather are nutmeg and black pepper, then followed by cinnamon and frankincense, and then we have black leather and tobacco. What's the difference between like leather and black leather? Is one leather louder than the other during movies? I don't know. All right, let's get right into this joint. I want to smell the fragrance. I want to see what the talk is about. I want to see if there's hype behind it. I want to see if it's sexy, if it's worth the cop. Is it worth for you to go buy at retail? I mean, nothing ever is, but let's see how sexy Dark Leather is by Spicebomb Viktor Rolf. Definitely a Spicebomb DNA, but it is very nice. I'm actually getting a leather with like a gingery punch. I'm also getting a real nice pop of nutmeg and like incensey vibes. This is actually quite nice. I did not expect this at all. I had my expectations set a little low so I wouldn't get disappointed, and it definitely did not disappoint, at least off the test strip right now on opening. It's starting to switch up, so I gotta see if it becomes better or worse, but so far in first impressions on test strip, is actually very nice. A little basic-y and generic, right? It is designer-ish space, but it's gonna hit and it's gonna have popularity behind it just based off that opening, because that's the first impressions you get. The fragrance identity truly is defined by the dry down and the dry down on someone's skin. Granted, the dry down on my skin is gonna be different than yours and vice versa, but the opening is the first impression that you get. That first conversational piece of when you meet somebody, hi, my name is, that is what the opening of the fragrance is, and for me, you don't have a second opportunity to make a first impression. So that's why I feel strongly about first impressions. I understand. Full dry down is really where the fragrance shines or lacks shining. And I do get to that portion. But in judging it right now off of first impressions, I can pretty much determine what type of hype or lack thereof this fragrance is gonna be. And this fragrance is not gonna be lacking hype. I don't think it's retail worthy right now, but I definitely understand, and even for a Spicebomb hater like myself, very good atomized distribution. Very, very nice. Even for a hater like myself of the Spicebomb DNA, I can absolutely appreciate something that's good, and it is very good. So off the skin, I'm still getting the nutmeg pop right up top, but it's a very nice, almost dustier, drier, leathery component, leather with texture, almost suede-like. There is an element of smoothness here. It's got a nice spice, but the spice isn't scratchy or overly synthetic. It's not something that catches you like in the back of the throat because it's just overly like, this shit is a vibe. You can 100% picture a dude wearing like a motorcycle leather jacket and shit with the big pompadour, hair slicked back with grease, you know, not a balding motherfucker like me that gotta wear a hat just to cover up that little yarmulke he got on the top of his head. Turkey, I'm coming! But so far in this opening / mid-section of this fragrance, I'm getting smoothness, I'm getting a nice little pop of frankincense that's coming up right now. Very handsome, very adultish, very swaggy. It's a beautiful scent. It's a very good scent. I think this is probably one of the better, if not the best, Spice Bomb release that I've smelled recently, at least in my collection. Like for me, this is worth the buy. So I'm not mad that I bought this shit. It's very good. I like the energy. I like the overall wearability of it. I like the leather and its darkness, but it still has a little bit of that youthful, playful style energy without lacking any maturity in this scent. The shit slaps, bro. Good scent, mild sweetness, no real citric opening, but there is a fresh element there of that ginger. So the notes that I'm picking up right off the test strip and on skin are incense, suede-ish leather-y, kind of fabric-y textured leather. I think I said nutmeg already. Incense. There is pepper, but not your traditional Spice Bomb pepper. Actually, off my skin, I wouldn't be able to say that, oh, that's a Spice Bomb flanker. On the test strip, I did, but off the skin, no. And the pepper isn't that prominent. I feel it's a little bit more of a reddish pepper because there's an element of like a vibrant, fresher, slightly sweetish kind of peppery spiciness. An elegant scent. Very elegant. I think this is a good scent. I think if you can get it under retail, I think it's worth a cop, at least my personal taste. I don't know how the performance is currently. Obviously, this is first impressions. I'm gonna give it another couple of minutes, then we're gonna see what the full dry down is like, and I'll give you my final determination on Spice Bomb Dark Leather with a V. All right, we're back. Full dry down. Let's see if this dark leather can smack 𝗪𝗏𝗏 or 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏's dark leather rebel rider, whatever the fuck it's called, in the designer space of being a very sexy leather. Like that one is a very good leather. That 𝗪𝗏𝗏𝗏's joint, solid, but it's got zero performance. Let's see what type of energy this shit is giving off the skin, see if it's changed completely on its dry down, and see if we got a little bit more performance anxiety issues. It's very good. Very good. It's become extra buttery smooth, like a really soft calf skin type leather. I feel like I'm walking through Delancey Street back in the 90s and shit, looking for an 8-ball jacket or some fly ass leather, like a 3/4, you know what I'm saying, with like a caramel butter skin. Yo, I truly had back in the day a pecan colored like caramel leather jacket because I saw Fat Joe wearing it, and since we're both big fat motherfuckers, I looked insane with my wallabies on. True story. And then I got drunk and threw all over it and the dye started coming off. A movie, New York shit. I think the fragrance is worth a cop, not for retail. Obviously, if you find a discount on it, sample before you buy. It's at Sephora. This is where I bought this joint. Go to Sephora, do a little spray action, walk around, do a couple of laps. That's usually what I like to recommend to people, see if it floats your boat. But I think it's a very nice one. Actually, I think it's maybe one of my favorite Spice Bombs. I mean, I love the infrared joint, but this is speaking beautifully to my particular taste, and this is a job well done. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. What do you think of this fragrance? Are you interested in it? Has it caught your attention? Or are you just like, nah, I got enough with Spice Bombs? And I get it. I'll see y'all bitches next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you know who it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, star tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.